Oh wait, that might be too loud. Ah! Hey, let me turn that back down a bit. Okay. Okay. Let me turn that back down a bit more. Okay. So, funny story. About like 5 days ago, like I think, oh no, this was last Saturday, so almost a week ago, I went to take a shower, and the water wasn't turning on all the way. So I was like, okay, I'll just turn it off, and it wasn't turning off all the way. The knob that controls the shower water did not work, which was kind of scary. Let me switch scenes here. By the way, really quick, I should mention I have an overlay for Tiltify. I don't know if I set it up correctly. So I'm actually going to pull up my campaign dashboard in a separate window so that I can track any sort of donations and whatnot. But so, you know, I looked online. I was like, okay, how do you replace a faucet, or what does it mean when your knob for your shower doesn't turn off or on all the way? And it was like, okay, you might have to replace the cartridge. Cool. So I tried following the instructions. Could not get the knob off all the way. Then it turns out, couldn't get the retainer nut that is around the cartridge off all the way. So now there is a plumber here who has to open up the entire wall and replace the entire shower valve. So that's fun. That's a real hoot. So, if you hear any, like, I don't know, routers or sounds of hardware tools in the background, I can't really control that. Today is the day that the plumber was able to show up, and, you know, we gotta do what we gotta do, and if you gotta replace the shower valve, then better to get that done sooner. So that explains those noises. Here, let's do let's put on Hydro City Zone music. It's Hydro City. Have you seen those buildings? I'm not here to start fandom wars, like whether it's Hydro City or Hydrocity, or whether or not Ralph dreams that he is a Viking or if he's good at sleeping. Which, I didn't know that was a thing, but I knew about Homer saying goodbye to a shoe. How many times has he done that? Anyways, so just a few other things before I get started. First off, Shadow the Hedgehog. Just want to put this out there. I kind of love the game in all of its campiness. It's a very fun, like, so bad it's good experience, and I love it. It's a great Kusoge. I will be watching the cutscenes, at least for the first time the cutscenes show up. If I go through multiple playthroughs and a cutscene reappears, then I'll skip it. But I think you actually have to watch the cutscenes the first time you see them anyways, so, you know, we'll just have to be in this together. I'm planning on doing neutral story for my first playthrough. I'll get that out there. And then, second thing before I get started, the testimonial part. So, I have type 1 diabetes. I've had it since 2005. So, almost 17 years. Coming up on 17 years. Most of my life, I've by far had more years with diabetes than without. And throughout those years, I've done a lot of charity work with JDRF. I've volunteered at some of their events around here with my chapter. I have done sort of walks to fundraise with JDRF, and so once I learned that there is a sort of streaming charity event, I figured that would make the most sense to do. I'm really glad that I can do something I love and put that towards a cause that's very dear and important to me, both because I obviously have diabetes, but you know, I've had such a hard time with the illness, and I've learned to go through with it with this disability, that any research and advancements in diabetes helps out so many people now and in the future. You know, I was 7 years old when I was diagnosed, and my dream is that no 7-year-olds, 8-year-olds, 9-year-olds, or younger have to worry about dealing with so many sweeping lifestyle changes when they're so young. Or, if they do, that they can do it much more smoothly and painlessly compared to what I did. I got in, like, right as insulin pumps were starting to, like, be good. But when I started, I don't think CGMs, continuous glucose monitors, were really that much of a thing to consider. And they were pretty janky and painful. And I've heard nowadays that they're really good. I have never really sought out using one because I'm good at keeping track of my blood sugars anyways. But, you know, any advancements in technology isn't just... It's not just research towards curing diabetes, which is important, but it's research towards better managing diabetes, which is very, very useful. Because sometimes the management of diabetes is still very, very hard. So, quick thing here. I'm using the Dolphin widescreen hack, or just like the widescreen settings in Dolphin. Now, it makes the cutscenes a little janky, but once it gets to gameplay, it's not too bad, trust me. So, story mode. Okay, I didn't actually save. I did test this out just to see how it looks. So just bear with me here. And once the gameplay starts, it should be fine. It didn't look too bad, at least to me. I'm using an Xbox controller, by the way.
It's the only thing I can remember in that gruesome image.
Okay, here's what I love about this cutscene.
Maria!
Not only is Maria shot, it's the gunshot sound effect from the main menu. That's the menu sound effect. It's so good. I gotta just pop in my cursor. Hey! Just so I can click on the window and refocus it. Oh wait. Also, yeah, the whole time Shadow's been monologuing, these aliens just began their invasion. Don't mind it. There he is.
The day of reckoning will soon be here.
The day of reckoning. I'll get those 7 Chaos Emeralds, Gadget.
Who are you, and how do you know I'm Shadow? And what are you talking about?
I love... Who are you, and how did you get in here? I'm a locksmith, and I'm a locksmith.
Who I am, and like it or not, I have to believe him. The only way I'm gonna get the secrets to my past is to get those chaos.
Shadow is really gullible. I've just now realized. That's a new layer. See, this game's cutscenes. This game really just has several layers that you can peel off and eat, like a shrimp, like a shrimp that's been fried 7 times. He says, if he claims to know who I am, then I gotta believe him. Shadow. I'm sure, like, maybe like 30 people in the world could claim to know who you are. Pick your beliefs a bit better, Shadow. Come on. Come on, Shadow. Come on, please. Also, Sandcastle Builder update. I have logic hats now. I have to solve logic puzzles in my funny incremental game. I'm also on Glass Ceiling 7, and I think I messed up my pattern to get to Glass Ceiling 8, so I have to really improvise. Sandcastle Builder, is a real game. Oops. Well, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. So yeah, I want to do neutral, which luckily means I don't have to hunt for anything, because most of the like hunting stages where you have to like find enemies, almost always there'll be one that I just miss. This game is so weird. There's so much going on in this game. The fact that like sure, leave the like weapons and stuff aside, you know. The fact that this game has this like mission structure where you travel back and forth through levels as if they were like collectathons. That's such like, I don't know, it's such a 2006 level design. Is that when this game was made? I don't remember. Yeah, Sonic's reaction to Shadow killing members of the US military is, "Stop, Shadow, no! Please? You cannot stop me, Sonic. I have a gun." But no, like, trying to think, what other games am I thinking of that have that? I guess kind of Ratchet and Clank? Does Sly Cooper have teleporters? Did iNinja for the PS2 have teleporters? That's a game I have. I actually, see, I'm like, I kind of want to stream iNinja if I can find it, you know, available to play on PC, if you know what I mean. But I don't know if it's the most, like, I don't know, sensitive game. I don't remember if it was, I don't know, the dubbing, I feel like it might not be the best in the current year. It came out at the time of like, oh my god, ninjas are so cool. Which in retrospect is sort of Orientalist, I guess. You know, like Ask a Ninja. There's a lot of baggage that I'm really only now coming to think about. All right, well, let's get the emerald.
Exterminate the humans first.
There's the first Chaos Emerald. But oh wait, no, it's the second actually.
Then I'll find the truth.
Oh, right, I forgot that on Dolphin, this game looks kind of sussy.
Perfect.
But I also don't know how much of that is Dolphin upscaling, or if that's just like the game having that like grunge bling aesthetic. What's it called? I'm trying to think of the Y2K Aesthetic Institute term for it. Oh, yes, is this the one with the president? Yes! Oh god.
The black aliens have hit 6 major cities around the world, and every city is reporting significant damage and casualties. Among them, Westopolis has received the
I like how he's just
heaviest
standing
casualties
under a
due to
lamp.
its weakened
It's gotta be
defense
hot
system.
under there, you know?
Downtown Westopolis has been almost completely destroyed. Unconfirmed sources
He's like a
have also
lizard. He
reported
needs a
seeing
heat
the black
lamp.
Hedgehog in Westopolis.
Shadow? Deploy the troops now!
We must
If you
kill
find
Shadow.
With the black aliens,
Yeah.
then kill them all.
But sir, isn't Shadow on our
I
side?
gave you an order, soldier. He's evil and he's the enemy.
Yo, shout outs to
You
Heterochromia.
can't fool me, Shadow. This time.
Oh my god, he has yaoi hands. Oh my god. I love this game. Yeah, okay, so that's not the president, that's the gunman. The gun leader. Gun leader. It's my Metal Gear Solid name.
You've deliberately disobeyed me, Shadow.
No one tells me what to do. I have my own reasons for collecting the
The
Chaos
president,
Emeralds.
on the other hand, has a framed picture of Shadow on his
Understand
desk.
the situation here, do you? Perhaps Professor Gerald has done more to your memory than I imagined.
Professor Gerald?
Professor?
He's supposed to be dead.
Strange that you don't remember your maker.
What'd you say?
Silence!
So
The ramifications of your disobedience.
I know
will be
Sonic
severe.
canon doesn't exist, but if Robotnik originally was a guy named Kintobor, what does that mean for his dad, for Gerald? Gerald, that'd be D Larg? It's not D large, sadly. That would be too funny. Of course, going by reverse name rules,
Where am I?
which are not quite the same as Org 13 name rules. I just really like wacky naming conventions.
Whoa. I guess I underestimated his powers.
Okay,
There's definitely something going on out there.
so
Now it's up to
speaking
me
of
to find
Sonic
out what
canon,
they're up
though,
to.
this is what always gets me about this game, is that this is Sonic Adventure 3. Unless you count Sonic Heroes as Sonic Adventure 3, which I don't, but this very obviously takes place in the same world as Sonic Adventure 2, which I think is implied to take place in the same world as Sonic Adventure 3.
Stick together. I
Don't
want 2 men to
quote me on that. Hold on, what's the middle one? It's just a Chaos Emerald. Okay. Yeah, this is one where I could never find, like, the very last alien. And I think part of it is that this is the one that introduces the, like, wall barnacles. And there's so many of them. But no, yeah, the Sonic Adventure canon. Like, this obviously has references to Sonic Adventure 2. Not just with Gun, but with, like, the events of that game being canon. Also, eventually the Ark shows up, spoiler alert, so, like, that's part of the canon as well. And if we're going by Sonic X standards, then Sonic Battle is also part of the Adventureverse. But Shadow the Hedgehog, I don't think was ever really done in Sonic X. I guess it would ruin the rating for them to just give Shadow a gun. So here's my thesis statement for a video I was thinking of making but didn't really decide on whether I wanted to. There's 4 different Sonic Adventure 3s. Hear me out. So Sonic X implies that Sonic Battle is Sonic Adventure 3 because it ignores the other games I'm going to mention. Shadow the Hedgehog implies that it's Sonic Adventure 3 because it takes place in the same universe as the adventure games. Now, Sonic Heroes builds off of Sonic Adventure by, instead of keeping each character to their own unique storyline or their own unique levels, it combines the shooting, flying, and speed of the Adventure 2 model, where shooting is now in form of combat, and flying is now in the form of, or hunting is now in the form of just flight. And so it fixes the problem people had where Sonic Adventure 2 and 1 had so many disparate playstyles that were disconnected from just regular Sonic gameplay. So then, so that's Sonic Adventure 3, but it's not. It doesn't have the other aspects of Sonic Adventure, right? So then you've got Sonic 06, which also tries to have different playstyles, a cast of characters you switch between, different stories with different varying interlocking paths, and it has a more realistic setting. Whereas, like, Shadow the Hedgehog, as much as it has the adventure setting, it doesn't have the different, unique storylines. I mean, it kind of does, but not in the same degree, not quite in the same structure. So Sonic 06 is also Adventure 3. But people don't like Sonic 06, so then they made Sonic Unleashed, which has just 2 alternate game modes, combat and speed. But they were both Sonic this time. They were like, alright, you don't want to play as Knuckles, you don't want to play as Tails? Fine, let's give you just Sonic. I mean, we're gonna, like, turn Sonic into an evil Sonic.
Where are you going? You must touch.
So there's like 5 Sonic Adventure 3s, and none of them are Sonic Adventure 3, yet all of them are Sonic Adventure 3. Game theory!
I decide.
See, I'm like tapping my forehead, like, you know, thinking.
Perfect.
I'm making pretty decent progress doing the neutral storyline. This is probably the fastest route to take. Admittedly, I might have done this to myself. So I might do 1 extra playthrough after this if we haven't reached the first goal.
Mr. President, we've received a report from the Central Information
Just to extend the stream a little. Ooh. Ooh, hi there, background.
We've also managed to suppress enemy forces in 5 other cities. There's also reports that the CIA's mainframe has been
Not the mainframe. I do like this bit.
It is a strong possibility that this was also
That
committed by the
the 3 levels you can do after Westopolis.
The Federation will never surrender to terrorists.
Yes, Mr. President.
The 3 paths you can do after. Yes, there it is. There's the picture. Yes,
This
I
planet
love
was
it.
once saved from tyranny and annihilation by you 2 heroes. Now
He just
mankind
has a picture of Sonic and Shadow on his
all
desk.
costs.
It's so good. God,
We must stand united to defend our world against these invaders.
it's so good. But yeah, all 3 of those paths are referenced in that cutscene. Like, the mainframe being hacked is what you do if you do the villain path from Westopolis. And so they bring that up because, like, well, if the player hacked the mainframe, then, you know, they're gonna have to know. The president's gotta know. And I guess the idea is that if you don't go there, then Rouge would have hacked it anyways? I don't know. So I believe I have 3 Chaos Emeralds now. And you know what that means.
What?
I have to get the
That's
4th
right.
one.
I somehow escaped, but was then captured by those humans. But from where? And why?
God. I actually kind of like this, not the level, but the level theme. The, like, Strikers Island sort of, motif. Also, shouts out to the Chaotix. I'm just gonna skip that disc. Oh, there is a key. Well, let's teleport to the first one, because I'd at least like to get the keys. I've never 100%ed... I'm not gonna say 100%ed this game, because I don't know anybody who has. But I've never gotten every key in this game. And I don't know if I really want to. Like, to some extent, a lot of times 100%ing Sonic games is kind of a chore. This game definitely is one of the ones that makes it easier to do so, however. Is that a key or is that a disc? I can't tell. I'm just gonna do this and mash A a bunch. And hopefully not get blown up. Okay. I think I'm good as far as not hitting the like exploding pods. There we go. It's a key. Sweet. And are they gonna give me another little hovercraft? Yeah. There we go. They wouldn't be so rude as to not give you another hovercraft in case your first one broke. Thanks, Charmy. Charmy? Charmy? Charmin Ultra? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This isn't working. I gotta build up speed. No, like, I think, you know, obviously this is the edgy Sonic game, but I kind of like some of the edgy twists on Sonic levels they've done. Like, this is pretty similar to, like, some of the stuff in Sonic Adventure 2, like Green Forest. Had to make sure I said the right level name. There's too many green levels. But this one is, it's a prison forest instead of just a forest, or it's a forest prison instead of just a prison. Both of which were in Sonic Adventure 2. So, you know, it's just kind of a fun twist on an existing location. Onto that Tails level. Which one? I'm assuming you mean security lane. No, prison lane. Prison lane. The first one. Yeah. Yeah, there's like 3 or 4 prison levels in Sonic Adventure 2. Really? That feels like a statement of some sort. Even Sonic can be trapped in a prison. What does this world come to? I hope this doesn't take me too far. Oh yeah, they have this sensibility to not dump you over the goop. But, like, there's also a few other things, like the way they adapted the Ark, I think is interesting. The, all the alien planets are kind of interesting. Like, it's one thing to just say the game is edgy, but I kind of think it's interesting to actually examine what the aesthetics of edginess in this case are. Like I said, this, grunge bling style that I don't remember the actual name of. Also, you lose, like, no rings when you get hit. You know, when I was playing Sonic Omens, in that game, you lose so many rings. You lose all your rings when you get hit, rather.
The 4th emerald.
But I'm only dying and losing, like, 5 or 6. Whenever I get hit. Not dying. I only, when I get hit, I only lose like 5 or 6. Thank you so much for the donation. Apparently, I guess the overlay wasn't working, which is unfortunate because, I followed the instructions Tiltify gave me. Is it because it's locked? Can I unlock it? I wonder if it'll work now. But thank you so much for the donation. Every bit helps. Okay, widescreen was not made for this cutscene.
No one expected this baby could fly.
I transported this brilliant flying fortress to this planet over 2,000 years ago. It's magnificent. The perfect killing machine. Ready to oppose terror in unimaginable
This
ways.
level kind of sucks. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. This is so good. This is like a, if you prime sub will the alert play. I don't have the Twitch alerts active on this overlay. I just have Tiltify alerts right now.
Shadow, do not fear.
So like bits in subs will not appear. Donations are supposed to appear. I don't know why they're not appearing though. But we have Sky Troops. Sky Troops. What could that mean? It's more of this thing.
This blue sky, staring at it.
Goodbye,
from
blue
afar.
sky.
Have I seen it before?
Have you seen the sky before, Shadow? Is that the question? Oh, I also actually kind of like the music in this level. Oh, right, that's the thing. The egg pawns are in this game, which is, they were introduced in Sonic Heroes, Thanks so much for the Prime sub. Radical Hawks. Very rad of you.
Damn it.
But no, that further complicates the Sonic Adventure 3 fold. What's the neutral? It's just get to the goal.
Aboard the Doctor's flagship.
Yo, I would love to get on board the Doctor's flagship. It sounds like a euphemism, but I don't know exactly for what. Ow, the ooh-shoots. This is the origin of it. Well, it's not the complete origin of the ooh-shoot, but it's a origin of the ooh-shoot. And there we go. Okay, this is why this level sucks. Is this little walker mech. So, in order to provide fun gameplay variants, which Sonic Team just thinks Sonic needs for some reason, or at least they, at this point in time, they thought it needed. I guess really until Boom. But to provide fun gameplay variants, they added vehicle sections, and all the vehicles kind of suck in their own different ways. The walker is just really awkward. There's also like a bat that you can fly on, and that might actually appear in this level. I don't remember if it does or not. And ooh, I almost fell off the edge. I guess that the reason that you don't lose so many rings is because they want to put you in these like big fights with a bunch of enemies, and so they want to give you more chances to deal with big groups of enemies.
Damn, not here.
Wow, that was my first death.
I wonder how my robots are doing.
But so like, that still kind of not angers me, but it baffles me. I guess, again, Sonic Omens is a fan game, so it's not quite judged by the same degree. I don't want to get too hung up on the fact that you lose all your rings in that game. It just made some of the fights very tough. But in this one, the fights are pretty easy. I'll be the first to say it. The more the merrier, more like the Snore the Terrier, because it's not scary. That was a bad one even for me. Give me another ooh shoot.
That pillar is extremely weak. Be careful.
I kind of wish there was like a better widescreen resolution. Actually, I don't think there's one in the options menu. Can't tell. Okay. It's hard to tell why these things glow, if that has any sort of mechanical significance. It might just be when they're moving they're brown, and when they stop they're glowing. Let's test that hypothesis. Yeah, that's pretty cool actually. I can get behind that. But no, for context behind ooh shoot, I think it was just, instead of saying oh shoot about something that was like a non-issue, I think it was Galen who I was with. Galen, aka Machine Gun Vampire, aka co-host of Net Surfer Pro, aka host of Talk Surfer Show, where he said ooh shoot, and I was like, that's my new FPS, where you shoot rings that expand as they get further away from you, and you can jump through the rings to dodge them. And I didn't realize it at first, but I was thinking of this weapon, which doesn't really expand, but it does shoot big rings. Big giant circles, as they say. And there's a key here. Key, please. I didn't miss the goal ring. I'm not actually sure how further back I had to go. This level does kind of repeat itself a lot. That is one fault with the game, is that because they have all these tasks that you kind of have to repeat. I guess I have to fight here. Like, you know, blow up 5 energy crystals. Sorry, blow up 5 energy resources. Then you end up with a lot of segments that almost certainly are copy-pasted. Or at least they are very repetitive. Yes! The bat! The bats! Simple. We ride the bats. Oh, right. Can I act? Oh. I can't chaos control from here. I was like, can I just do that and skip this whole segment? Oh, right. I forgot I could accelerate. Oh god, it's so unwieldy. I got hit. It's like, if you go slow, you can, oh right, I forgot, airplane controls. Help me. Like, if you're going fast and you try to turn, it just veers super far. Which I guess is the point. It's like a skill issue. Skill tissue. No one tells me what to do. I'm gonna get off this island. I'm gonna open this hatch.
For me this time, Doctor.
Has Shadow's memories been doctored with? I really need a soundboard so I can put in a little rim shot there, a little ba-dum-ts. Really punctuate the bit. It's like rim shot, cricket, laugh track. Those are the 3. That's the triforce of comedic audio stings. Yay, more prison level. This one has rails. Rail level. I could probably do a whole video on grinding in video games.
How can this be? Who are you?
Thanks, Soap Shoes. Said it before, but it's all about the means of conveyance. The ways the player goes from A to B, to C, and then to D.
Shadow? Android? Am I an android too?
Oh yeah, I love his like Hamlet like posing there. He grips his chest. Okay, yeah, this is also a race to the end of the race. I like Omega. Omega's a cool guy. It gets and doesn't afraid of anything. No, yeah. When I played this game when I was a wee bab, a babby, I was like, oh my god, Shadow. I don't know why I sound like a young Peter Griffin, but I was like, oh my god, Shadow's a robot the whole time? Yeah, it's wild. And then it turns out that's like more or less just the product of one pathway out of like 7. Like, the actual composition of Shadow's body, from what I remember, is like different depending on which route you're taking, which is kind of funny in a I don't know, time travel paradox sort of way. I don't know exactly what thought experiment it relates to. Maybe the one with a box of money. Which I don't remember the exact wordage, and everyone knows that if you mess up the exact wordage of a thought experiment, it no longer works. Also, I don't think I got that, Oh, thank you so much for the Prime sub, Otter Overlord. Whoa, no! I'm dying.
Damn, not here.
What a shame. I was doing so well at not dying. Now I have to pick up one of these guns. Now I have a rocket launcher. Wow. Big fan of the missile that just, like, misses the mark completely and instead opts to go in a loop. Very Worms homing missile of that weapon. Okay, here's a fun fact about this game. So this mission, and then there's like 2 other missions that have this like chase sequence mission where you have to like blow up a vehicle that is moving along the level. If you reset the level, then you actually keep all damage placed onto the vehicle. So like if you've done like 30 damage total to the blimp, then you reset, then I believe, from what I've heard, this is again all like third hand. Oh no, I'm almost killed all the gun soldiers. Okay, I think I'm fine. I'm not at risk of accidentally doing the villain path. But if you restart, then it saves that damage. So like, if you're doing ILs in-game time,
Now, Doctor, you will tell
then
me everything.
you could deal like 99% of the plane's health, restart, set the time back to 0, and then just like shoot it once. I love stuff like that where in-game time is like not at all. Oh, hi to the JDRF. I gave a testimony at the start of the stream, but I'm very glad to be able to support the JDRF with my streaming.
Detected. Approaching this direction.
I'll react to this cutscene.
Shadow and Omega? Why, you traitors!
I think I said this earlier, but I like Omega. Omega and Gamma, I think they're both fun characters.
Please, I need to know.
Gamma is
Those
like...
androids, the ones that look like me. Am I?
Sorry, Shadow's acting is distracting me this whole time.
You and Omega are my creations. But you betray me as you stand here before
Am
me.
I?
So
Yes!
now I will destroy you
I
both.
didn't answer my...
Turning you into
I didn't
scrap
finish my
metal.
sentence. Oh, 1 second.
And I will defeat you once and for all.
This is what you get for turning against your master.
Sorry about that. That was the plumber. In case you missed it earlier, we're basically getting our entire shower valve replaced. And so I had to just very briefly pause there. No, Shadow didn't even finish his question. Eggman, it could have very easily been in the direction of like, you are both... You are the one I base the androids off of, Shadow, but you are not a fake android. You are a real hedgehog. You're just the blueprint. Shadow's like, that's not what I was going to ask. But no, yeah, like Gamma is a tragic character who Sonic Adventure I think really does a lot to make I don't know, like nice. He's a good character, you know. He's a nice guy. He has character development. But then Omega just kind of exists. He's kind of like Gamma too, but he's strong. And he's fun. He's like Gamma, but like from the start, Omega doesn't really care about working for Eggman. He just kind of, from the get-go, is a nice guy. It's really impeccable that Eggman keeps making robots that turn against him. Like, I guess his hit record is like 1 million to
An android.
3 or so.
I don't believe you.
So I guess it's not that weird when you think of it like that. Also, yeah, in case you missed it earlier, I do not have Twitch alerts going. I'm supposed to have Tiltify alerts, but it wasn't working, and it's still not showing, so I don't know why the overlay is being weird, but I'll have to look into that before Monday's stream, I suppose.
The pieces are coming together.
It's really nice that their
This
eyes aren't
ultimate life form
reflective.
they keep referring to is the Black Hedgehog, and he died, and I'm its copy.
Shadow
I
2.
must be the android
I'm
Dr.
the
Eggman
shadow of
created.
Shadow. Shadow
It's
squared.
clear what needs to be done.
Doctor. I mean, yeah, if you donate, then I'll be able to tell if the alert works or not. It's just frustrating because Tiltify's like test donation does not actually appear in the overlay. It appears just on the website. Do I have... Hold on.
I'll make you wish you'd never created
Oh,
me.
I was gonna say, if you give me 1 second, it might be that I need to have the overlay web page open. Okay, we'll see if this works. Okay, right. So now,
Activate the volcanic defense.
here's the
To
thing.
the center of the base.
There's no neutral pathway here. And I didn't really decide ahead of time. Yeah, go ahead and try it, I suppose. So I'm going to see, how do I start a poll? How do I start a, is it with this? Nope. Here? Can I right click? Nope. That doesn't work. Well, I was going to try to do a chat poll to see which one I'll do, which option of these two. But I actually don't know how. So that's fun. Actually, wait. Nope. Okay. Oh well. I'll just roll a d6. D6 roller. I don't know why I'm rolling a d6 when there's only 2 options. I'm going to be doing evens or odds here. Let me switch to monitor capture. Roll. Odds is top, evens is bottom. Evens is bottom, which means... Da, 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 ba, da, da. That would be, I believe, Omega. Find the center of the base. That's also probably the easier of the two to do.
Other rails to jump to.
If it's just race to the finish,
While grinding,
you know, I can
Shadow.
manage that.
He's inside here. If you have a need to confront him, then assist me in my
So I guess in the end, the die was kind to me. Hope it works.
secret door detected off to the right.
It appears. Yes, it did. Yay! Thank you so much for the donation. I don't have a sound effect because I didn't like any of the sound effects Tiltify has. They're all either kind of obnoxious or just didn't really fit the tone I was looking for. It's funny, I know that the ring sound effect from like a lot of the early Sonic games, I'm pretty sure it's just in the sound effect library, because I hear it a lot in cash registers. They'll like finish ringing me up and it'll be the Sonic ring sound, and I'm like, oh hey, it's the Sonic ring sound, and they're like, what? Or maybe they'll be like, oh really? Very rarely do I get somebody who goes, "Oh, I know exactly what you mean."
Shadow, hold up! The defense
That would be the perfect. The perfect. I don't know perfect what. Like these little Ninja Warrior platforms. So I haven't had lunch yet. I had a granola bar just to avoid low blood sugar. But if I do another run after this run, then I will most likely have to like take a small break in between to like grab another snack. This is the last level of this run, but that is death. Okay, that is death. Also, I guess, let me switch back to Omega. I don't think there's a way to, like, lock the partner you have. That would be nice. Okay, hold on. Is there... I can't tell... I don't think I can actually jump that far. It looks like there would be a disc of some sort, a little hovercraft. A hover raft. Maybe a skull raft. But I haven't been able to really find one? Oh, wait. What's that? Is that where it came from? God. So, some of these levels are pretty labyrinthine. The arc levels are all particularly bad. There's one where you have to, like, kill 5 chaos monsters. And that one is really difficult because of how the level's designed. There's also one where Maria is your partner, because it's like a flashback. I can't see. There we go. And there is like a map on the wall of the level. It's like a Disney World map or a mall map, in that it doesn't really tell you much other than a vague idea of location. And I think you do that level if you do the full hero path. So that would be fun. I'm not sure which of the full hero or full villain paths I prefer between the two. Like, neutral only is easy because it's the most, like, regular Sonic level. Or Sonic campaign, I guess. It's the one where you just get to the end of the level. Whereas once you start working in all these other missions, it gets very awkward, and some of them just do not work as well as you'd hope. But that's just sort of the charm of the game to me, is like, it fires not only all cylinders, but it fires all cylinders in so many different directions. It's a wonder it doesn't just immediately combust. Oh, I jumped.
Damn, not here.
I meant to hit B to do a little spin, and that did not work. It's a wonder it doesn't just, burn to pieces or misfire or something. And it kind of does, but at the same time, it turns out into just some form of artwork instead. It's like Homer trying to make a barbecue grill, and he ends up becoming a modern artist instead. It's like that. It's exactly like that episode of The Simpsons where Homer tries to make a barbecue grill. I'm not taking any questions at this point in time. I do love that 90-degree turn on the rail, by the way. Very fun. And if it wasn't for the widescreen effect through Dolphin messing with the loading, the pop-in, the draw distance, words, I would jump down there and be a real rebel. If this was Sonic Adventure 2, wow, I got baited.
Target sighted. Eggman in possession of the Chaos Emerald.
If this was Sonic Adventure 2, then maybe I would, because I played that game enough.
Doctor, at last I'll hear the truth from you.
I lied, Shadow. You're actually the real Shadow. Don't you remember the last game? Which last game? Actually, I kind of want to watch the intro cutscene for Team Shadow in Sonic Heroes now, just to see how that compares to the Sonic Adventure
Nice
lore.
to see you, Shadow Android. And you too, Omega. It certainly looks as if you've, well, done quite a bit of damage down there. But did you
What does
really
that
think
mean?
that you could challenge me?
You think you could beat me?
Dr. Eggman, I will destroy you and reign supreme.
Yes, Doctor.
There's a lot of good voice lines
Regret
in
ever
Sonic
having
Adventure
created
1,
me.
2, and
You're going
3.
straight to hell.
Yes,
Why,
he
you
said
little-
hell.
You're nothing but
Let
pieces of
Shadow
scrap
say
metal.
hell.
Once I'm done with you, you'll be thrown in the junkyard. You will feel my wrath.
Okay. Best boss here, Egg Dealer.
Latest and greatest invention.
A slot machine.
Final target confirmed. Commencing combat.
Get ready for a real blast. It's time for missile fever.
Do you get that? Do you see what's going on?
No,
You can make rings.
beautiful rings.
There's rings in the middle. You can get them if you want.
Hitting the button on its brain.
Oh, it's not locking in. There we go.
No, not
I don't think there's any
death to all who oppose me.
I don't think there's really any like point in trying to time the button press.
Automatic system is set to whoever locks the third slot as the designated attacker.
It's set to whoever locks the third slot as the designated attacker.
And deal an attack.
Oh, I see. That makes sense. That Eggman, me or Eggman has a shutoff. There we go. Oh, I see.
Want them here?
Honestly, props to Eggman for being really fair with this design. Like, you know, Eggman keeps making these like amusement parks in the video games. He keeps wanting to make like Eggman Land.
Not shadow fever.
But really, it feels like he just wants to be like a game designer or something. Like, he makes slot machines that are fair and balanced. Maybe that's why his plans keep losing, because he wants them to be even. He wants to give Sonic a fair shake. Okay, I don't actually know... What am I doing? I was gonna say I don't actually know if I can wait for the second one to stop, or if it only works if I hit the second one. But I guess it does work. There we go.
My beautiful rings. Hey, stop that.
Ooh. I also don't know what happens if Eggman gets Shadow Fever.
Not shadow fever.
Shadow Fever is what I have. And what I had when this game first came out in like 2007 or something. No, not 07. That would be when the Wii came out. 2005?
Hey,
Maybe 06? Did this come out before or after Sonic 06?
Sorry, Doctor, but this
My
is
head
the end
hurts.
for you.
Trying to dredge up the history of Shadow the Hedgehog is putting a mental strain on me.
Finally, I've got all the Chaos Emeralds.
Now I can wish to Shenron.
made you, and this is how you repay me?
I am Shadow Android, the ultimate battle life form created by Eggman. You may have created me, Doctor, but I will now lead this empire, and androids will rule.
Omega's
This
like,
is who
wait,
I am.
this is not what we decided on. Oh my god, Omega's gonna shoot Eggman!
What?
Goodbye, Doctor.
I forgot he just dies! Oh my god, this game is so good. It's like, now that their limits are removed, they can finally kill Eggman. Oh my god. This game is so good. There's so many layers to it. Okay. I can skip that. You unlocked Vacuum Egg. Alright, so we have not reached the first goal yet. However, I am going to do one more playthrough. I think the way I'm going to do this is today and Monday, I'm going to do 2 playthroughs by default. And then after Monday, or on Monday maybe, I check if the goals have been met. If we meet the first goal today, I can do another one today. But I don't think I will because I want to, you know, if the plumber's going to be coming back to work on the shower, I should probably not take too long. Okay, so hero or villain? That's the question. I still don't actually know how to run a poll. Here? Channel? No? Slash deleted first hat chat mod actions action mod? Review reviews? No? Huh. I still do not understand how to run a poll in Twitch chat. Oh well. Let's just do... I guess I'll do the villain one this time. Let's be rude. Oh wait. That's the wrong one. No, I have to fight the soldiers. And I'll make Sonic watch. Like, if you go along with the villain path, you can still have the hero partner with you. So you can just make Sonic complicit in several murders. Like, it's a wonder, you know, Sonic doesn't try to stop you. Obviously, then there'd kind of be no video game, but like, they put in this whole morality system, and characters like don't react to the morality system, which I feel like is a pretty large part of the appeal of morality systems. You know, like in Fallout, when you do an evil thing and it's like you are evil, and then people are like, you're too evil for me, buddy. Or in Fable, you start growing horns or something, and then they're like, hey buddy, you have horns, that means you're evil. Oh hey, I remember where that key is. I was like, isn't there something here? I was going to say, actually now I don't remember. Oh wait, no, I do remember now. Shouts out to that whole era of... I've definitely said this before. The whole era of video games where, like, good or evil was like this big deal. Like, in this game, in Night City, you can be good or evil. Like, this game is sort of a product of that. There's also, like... Fable, Black and White, the Peter Molyneux Lionhead Studios games, you know. There's Fallout had this. There was Spore. Spore had this. And there's definitely other games I don't remember off the top of my head. I'm not just saying that because I don't have an accurate sample size to the statement I'm trying to make. I'm playing Shadow the Hedgehog right now. I don't have time to look things up. In our episode on this on NetSurfer Pro, we talked a bit about that era. I think it's just really funny because, like, the point of it was to make sort of... I guess Dishonored kind of counts in a way. The point of it was to make games more immersive in that the player's actions have consequences. But also, they did so around just a very binary axis, and I would prefer non-binary axes. That's a bit of a joke for the fans. No, it was just like there's all these things about just like good or evil, and then eventually devs realized, wait a minute, why would you be good or evil when you could be morally gray and provide complex decisions? And then began the morally gray protagonist point in time, the era, the gray era, after the black and white era. Honestly, I'm a fan of the two-tone era, which is to say I like ska. In case you didn't get the joke. Okay. I have 6 left, and... oh no. Oh wait, right. I think some of these are like behind the goal ring. Either that or the goal ring takes you back to the start of the level. There's something weird with this stage. No, I think there is just an area of the level past the goal ring. Here, let me check. Yeah. There's one more warp pad I have yet to unlock, and I believe there's a key in this descent. Oh no. No. I missed the key. I don't think the helicopters are part of this mission. I hope they're not. Oh wait, no, here's 1, here's 2. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Alright. Here's where the real Shadow the Hedgehog begins. It's a guy at the very start of the level? Okay. I was really worried I'd have to go, literally soul-searching. Og the Misery. Anyone who gets in my way is my enemy. Oh. Holy shit. Shadow would listen to Imagine Dragons. Oh my god. This is a good headcanon. Okay, we've seen this one. Where they're like, I'm gonna kill you, Shadow, because I'm evil gunman, and I shoot Shadow the Hedgehog, and I'm racist. Ooh, here we go. Was there a boss?
Be on the lookout for Shadow, the Black Hedgehog, wanted in connection with the terrorist attacks. Last seen in the vicinity of downtown West.
They have him at gunpoint.
Capture him, dead or alive.
They said dead. You can just shoot him.
Stop! Don't move, or we'll shoot.
This is very uncharacteristic. No wonder this is a fictional universe. Talking hedgehogs, that's not where I draw the line. That's fine.
Who are you?
I can excuse talking hedgehogs.
Anything, do you? But you will in time. But now, there's no time to waste here. Go and access the United Federation's mainframe. Understand?
Hack the mainframe, Shadow. Go hack the mainframe. You know, Black Doom is really more forthcoming in the neutral route. I guess that's because he needed to butter up Shadow a bit more. Whereas in this one, Shadow's already committed to destroying America or something. Black Doom's like,
we have the same goals.
oh hell yeah. Good music alert.
I feel weakness atop this light.
I think I put this in my Rivals music pack.
I see. I can control.
If not,
which
it's
way
in
this leads.
my YouTube playlist of video game music I play during games that don't have good background music. Okay, right. Oh my god, hold on. Oh, well, never mind. Don't hold on. I was trying to, like, lean on this. It's a pretty good look. Yeah! I love it. I love jank like that. You know, I'm dead.
Damn, not here.
Some people really don't like when games look so janky.
Atop this light.
I'm trying to remember if there was a key in this
See,
web.
I can control which way this
And
leads.
I don't know. I'm gonna not worry about it, or else I would hurt my head more. No, some people would dislike that kind of jank. I love it. I think the Sonic series as a whole is very misunderstood. It really feels like the devs lean into how off-tone and edgy and, like, silly the series is. Like, from the start, Sonic was just, like, you know, a cool dude with attitude. You can't really blame them for going in this direction. Oh. I guess that went off screen, but the screen is bigger than the screen. So it went off screen and then back on screen while being on the same screen. But no, part of why I love Sonic games is, like, the campy voice acting, the cheesy dialogue, the lack of plot, the sometimes very bad platforming. It's all part of a package, you know.
How about we both look for it?
Also, right, this part,
In this world, your form is completely electronic without...
weirdest method of conveyance, spotlight.
Look, that beam of light
All right.
will let us get down
So
safe.
here's the biggest problem with oh, it's down. With this level is just that there's, like, no depth to be
This
perceived.
is a light speed circuit.
You know, like, there's so many points,
Red
like
block
those.
firewall designed
Oh,
to ward off intruders. Watch out.
it's firewall. Shoutouts to firewalls that are literally depicted as walls of fire. No,
Out of the way.
that, like, part at the start of the level where I died, I could not tell where the platform actually ended
That's
because, as I said, the
done centrally.
the depth perception's kind of screwy for me. At least the GUI isn't screwy.
You should be able to use your homing attack to get through.
Wait, what was Rouge's mission again? Chaos Emerald, destroy the core program. I guess I'll hold on to this dude for now. Okay. Oh, and there's actually blocks here. Cool. Again, very awkward depth perception. Remember these things. Do they give me anything? I don't think they gave me anything. Also, I think the audio is getting kind of fucked up. Dolphin is having a bit of a moment. There's a chance I might have to stop this playthrough for now and resume it on Monday when I do my second stream. Because, you know, this was sort of an experiment because I've never really done the whole widescreen thing with Dolphin. But at the rate this is... I'm dead. At the rate this is going, I'm kind of worried it's just going to suddenly, like, freeze. Or crash my computer or something. I also still have Sandcastle Builder going in another tab, so, like... I'm using processes I probably shouldn't be. Can I can kind of just jump around that. Let's get a sword. Swords are cool. having a gun wasn't enough. They had to also give... I almost said Dante, because I was skipping ahead of my words there. They had to give Shadow a sword. And my point was that it feels like they really wanted to make Shadow Dante. Because, you know, DMC is best. They're like, okay, he has a gun, he has a sword, now we're talking. It's like, it's not enough to simply have a gun. We were at the point in video games where having a gun was already passé, you know. It was too normal. Guns were just common game pieces. That's a block. Thanks for,
Damn.
that. Thanks for that. Thanks for nothing. Yeah, I'm kind of worried now about this program, so I think I'm gonna do an emergency stream end. Let me just check that. Okay. Yeah. Apologies for not quite going the full length. Or did I? I don't remember when I had the end point set to. But on Monday, I'll finish that playthrough. I will probably do one more playthrough, probably all hero, since this one's the all villain. And then we'll see if I've met any of the goals after that. I did not mean to hit continue. If you donated, thank you so much for your donations. Again, every bit helps. People, the research, you know, goes to not only finding cures for diabetes, but finding new technologies to help manage and improve the quality of life of people with diabetes. I have said before, I have an insulin pump, which, you know, that came about as the product of research that was funded by things like these. And it has made my life way easier because of that. It's so useful. And so, thank you again so much. I'm going to see if anyone... I'm going to see who else is live currently so I can kind of keep the charity... train going here. Let's see. Charity stream. Pain calendar. I forgot to advertise my own. Ooh, okay, there's somebody doing Hollow Knight crowd control. I haven't actually watched them before. We'll see what that looks like. Okay, so raid channel, look up Dark Insanities. All right, yeah, let's keep the JDRF train going. And with that, I'll see you later. Have a good one.